Hello everyone, Michelangelo here from Kratos Machines, and today we'd like to present you our brand new module, Sonora. So what is Sonora? Sonora is, as we like to call it, it's a spectral mixing output module. It's 6 HP, skiff friendly, and it features 12 pre-panned audio input together with all the features needed for an end of audio chain module. So we have an LED meter, headphones output with loudness indicator, master volume control, and pro line audio outputs. So Sonora is basically a place where all your mixes and tracks meet to find the right balance and place for your final recordings. When talking about final mixing output modules, most of the time people are so focused on volumes that they often forget about the importance of a good stereophony for your track. So we actually designed Sonora to give to each of your tracks the right importance into the stereo field. Sonora is designed to be the very last module of a radio chain, so you are actually supposed to arrive here with your volumes already fine so that you can now focus on the stereophony of your track. A little disclaimer before we get started: given the particular stereophony of the module, we highly suggest you to use your headphones when watching this video so that you can fully appreciate the module behavior. So let's jump into it. The top part of the module is basically a 12 input Samir mixer, but with a little twist that will surely help you to create a perfectly balanced stereo track. Basically, each input adds its own pre-panned configuration, and the more line you see close to an input, the more that input is panned towards that direction of the mix, and each line it's a plus 30 degrees far from the center of the audio spectrum. So let's have a listen. We have two hard left inputs, two mid left inputs, one low left input. Of course, same thing for the right side, so two hard right, two mid right, one low right, and two mono. So about this Sibylla, let's place it here on the bottom side of the stereo field. So this stereophony is created by overlapping multiple amplification stages with different gain levels. And we decided to take the approach of fixed pan inputs with different degrees of stereophony to give you plenty of possibilities for your final mix, so that you don't have to think too much about how to pan a specific track or instrument. So for example, you got a percussive track, let's go for the mono one. Some other kind of arpeggios that you want to be super panned. Let's go here. You got other droning bass that you want to be right in the middle. Let's put it right here on the bottom. Sonora input configuration is also structured so that you can better deal with stereo effects and oscillator like Sibylla, for example. In eurorack, stereophony is usually extremely panned for what concern oscillators and effects, and Sonora offers you 6 symmetrical inputs to better deal with that stereophony. So you can actually decide to maintain that stereophony like we are doing in this case with Sibylla, or you can actually decide to shift that stereophony towards one of the two directions of the mix, like so. Here at the bottom we have two pro-line audio outputs with volume controls. We are actually using this to record everything you're hearing into our audio interface, and the headphones output with dedicated volume controls and stereo loudness indicators. And last but not least, an LED meter with a 0 dB marking as a reference for your recording, with LEDs that go from white to yellow and finally to red to show you clipping. And ultimately, running in the background, there is also a soft clipping limiter circuit to protect your gear and to spice things up a little bit. So Sonora is designed to be your ultimate soundstage module. whether you are in the studio ready to record your final master track or you are on stage ready for a live set. It's a module on which we want you to focus on the stereophony so that every element of your patch can find the right place in a well-structured stereo landscape. It's available on our online shop, clattersmachines.com, with both the black and silver aluminum panels, and we are major retailers of course, and we'll leave all the links in the description of the video down below. So have a great time and make some cool stereo patches. Ciao!